I'm Ramses, and we're here for another edition of Ramsis Retro Longplays. Thank you for joining us again for our look back at Civilization on the Amiga as we play Warlord level America on the Earth map, and things are coming along so nicely here. 4.5 million citizens. 1545 is the year. We have over 500 whatever's in money. We're sending over a fleet of 3 military units to the New World. So things are getting really spicy here. I can't wait to see how this all works out. We know that there are some European countries because we've seen them get some world wonders, but that's all we know. Besides that, we have no idea of anything. We don't know the cities. We don't know who's the competition. We don't know how strong they are. We just know that they exist. So we're going to take care of that now. This is the episode where we finally make contact with the New World. We'll see what happens when we get there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you like what you see here and you have something to say on Ramsis Retro Longplays. Hopefully you're enjoying lots of long plays ahead and all sorts of old school retro games. I know you guys are going to have a blast, and we appreciate you checking this out. Also, check us out on Investors Retro Reviews, the main channel. This is all spun off from 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. If it's retro, we got it covered. We hope to see you there on Vespers Retro Reviews. And with that all out of the way, let's get back to the game. So let's send our little, was it a frigate? Yes, let's send our frigate over to the New World. Let's keep going. Everything with activate again. There we go. Alright, and off we go. Alright, this looks like Iceland and Ireland, right? So England should be right over there somewhere. Yep, that might be England. Oh, but before that, we have democracy. You see how they're holding their hands up? Sid Meier's like, now wait a minute. Yes, democracy, the last form of government that we would want. We don't really want communism, but it is available if we want it. So let's see. Democracy allows democracy, and it'll lead to recycling, because you gotta be a democratic society to allow recycling. Remember that, folks. So I want gunpowder. That's what we've been building to. That's what I want. We're going to start defending our cities with better defense, and I'm going to start bringing them over as well. So gunpowder, let us have it. That is very important. Smash TV built to settlers. Excellent. Now, not so good, because we're going to have to get rid of this unit, obviously, because we can't afford it. Fine. And I think we want the temple. We're going to wait. Smash TV, wait. Disband. We're going to get rid of this. We can't afford it. Alright, let's keep exploring. There it is. So we found England. Alright, huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. We don't know what city this is, though. So let's keep exploring. Wow. See, this is why you don't want to start out as England. You really are landlocked. You can build 2 cities, pretty much. You can build all the way on the bottom of the land and all the way on the top, and you need a boat right away. I mean, technically, I guess that is the story of England, Britain. They had to, spread out a lot, and that's why they took over all those other lands in the world. It's a horrible history with England, but still, I mean, starting with England is rough in this game. But so be it. We found them, and barbarians already taking care of them. All right. So what I'm going to do here is what I wanted to do is build a mine right here. Now let's see if we could send a. Oh, we only have the chariot. Oh, too bad. I might still. Yeah, we're really very defense light here. Okay. So we really should change you to a phalanx. No, we can't. Oh, boy. This is what sucks, that we really can't afford it until we build up. Alright, we're going to take a chance. How about that? Yes. That's the more accurate way. Alright, they're gone. They're gone. Okay. Ah, and there we see a blue. I think that's France, because I know France exists in this game. Alright, so we push U for unload. And they're probably going to want to talk to us right away. And there it is. An embassy from the English wish to speak to you. Will you receive him? Yes, even though it's Queen, it might have been her, but we'll say him. Yes. Yes, let's see what you have to say. Greetings from the most exalted Empress Elizabeth I of the English. Your civilization makes us laugh. We will agree not to crush your worthless civilization in exchange for navigation. They don't even have navigation. Wow. We ignore your politics. You may be worthy to make peace. Yeah, I'm gonna reject that. See? Okay. Alright, let's start exploring with the ship. You can see France has a pretty big hold here. They built up the whole area. Let's see if we're gonna try attack. Nope. Nope. Alright, I think we're gonna have to go to Revolution because I want to take them. So here we go. Revolt. This is what, unfortunately, you have to do. It's so silly. You gotta say, I don't want this government anymore, and then you're like, oh, alright, no more government, and then you go to war, and you're like, alright, I want that government again. I mean, it's not realistic, this is not what would really happen in reality, but in this game, it's unfortunately what you have to do. So now you can break the treaty. Look, this is who we have in our despotism, these wonderful advisors here. We break the treaty, and there we go, we lost that one, and then we won that one, we won that one, and we got the city. There we go. Just like that, we took control of London. And you notice I'm going to keep both of these units here. And what I'm going to do is build a phalanx. So the Great Wall is worthless. I don't care. Colossus is good. Hang on, but I think they're both obsolete already, so it doesn't really matter. But hey, we got the World Wonders. We'll take it. And what this city really needs is a settler. I mean, they haven't developed anything here, which makes no sense. And they have not been destroyed, so that means they did make it onto land somewhere. We are going to have to find them eventually, but for now they've lost their main capital. And it's always a big deal when you take over another civilization's capital. They've lost their palace, they lost their main hub. It's going to take a while. They have to build another palace now. They have no center of operation, so corruption is going to be pretty bad. It's always bad when you lose your capital city and civilization. Remember that. All right, oh, it's the Germans, not the French. Leipzig is a German city. Yes, so the Germans are right there, and we'll see what happens. So I am going to center you, and we're going to keep exploring here. I'm going to put you in the city as well. Got our Coliseum. Alright, so now we don't need this guy anymore. There we go. Now we can really build some stuff. So the building is great in the city, but I'm waiting for the musketeers. Before I start building everything up here, I want musketeers. So in the interim, we're going to build a bank for 10 turns, which is amazing. That's a great deal. Let's just make sure we don't need anything else. Great Library is obsolete. Pyramids, we might want that now with all our changing government. So, you know, I might go pyramids. When does that become obsolete? With communism. Well, we can avoid communism for a while because I have no plans of picking up communism. So you know something, we might want the pyramids, and I think we do. We're going to go for the pyramids. That'll help this transfer between governments a little more. Oh, there we got our cathedral. So we're planning for when we become a republic again, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to become a republic now that we took over the city. So we have to revolt again. Alright, what do we want in this city? Alright, so no point in building barracks. They become obsolete when you get gunpowder. You gotta do it over again. So right now you see there's no shields or food on it. That's the good thing about having this old school government is you don't have any maintenance on your units, but you lose a lot in the benefits. So it's not a good thing. But at least for now we don't have to worry about providing money to our units. So let's build the library. I think education, we want some more of that. And there we go. Alright, we are now going to be a republic again. Huzzah. There we go. Oh, look at this. We got, who was that? Theodore Roosevelt, and, it looks like Mark Twain, Benjamin Franklin, and Edison, Thomas Edison. What? How about that? So yeah, I actually recognize all these people. That's pretty good drawings if that's the case. So that went very well. That went better than I could have dreamed. And now we're gonna head back to, I think, the mainland, and or we might, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's go back up here. Well, yeah, we'll save there. So already we got London. I'm very happy with that. I told you, once you get over there, things can happen very fast in this game. Alright, we got our library. Alright, now we're gonna build more units. I want to start slamming some units over there. We need another catapult now. And I think, yeah, we're gonna send you over. Send you back home. Vesper City. And this is the tedious part of the game. The ships and the moving back and forth and loading it up. That's the tedious part, but that's how you did it. You had to load up a ship, you had to put troops on it, you gotta travel to where you are. I mean, that's how you did it in the wars and moving through nations. It wasn't just, you couldn't teleport. We're not Star Trek here, you know? So you had to do that. Alright, what do we got? Gunpowder, great. So now I'm gonna start upgrading everything to musketmen. Let's see, as early as the 9th century, but it was really in the 1300s where it started to expand to the Europeans. It was used in fireworks. There it is, Musketeer. That's one of the best early game units. They are great defense for your city until the riflemen come into existence. Yep, see, I told you. Once you get gunpowder, all the barracks now have to be rebuilt. And it canceled the effect of the Great Wall. So technically, we could have just waited 2 turns because the Great Wall was protecting them from us not making peace with them. But it didn't matter. It all worked out. So let's get the steam engine because it really doesn't matter. We need both of these. We'll take the steam engine. There's our phalanx just in time for us to get the musketeer. That kind of sucks, but oh well. Okay. How much is the musketeer anyway? 8. So yeah, we might just replace with that. Now we're gonna get the barracks because I gotta defend the city. So I am actually gonna get the barracks, and I'm actually gonna get the musketeer, and I'm actually gonna probably get rid of this phalanx. I mean, there's a lot of juggling to do here, and we're probably gonna need we have a lot of stuff to do in London. So, and the first thing we're gonna do is rename it. By the way, yes, I didn't tell you guys that. Every time we take a city, we are gonna give it a Vespers Retro Reviews name. Okay, so. How do you rename the city? Well, let's see. I have to see if I can remember. Was it there? No. Oh, you can view it there. There is a way to rename. Oh, there it is. Rename. See that? It's like, oh, gee, where is it? Yeah, it's right here. Rename. All right, so we're not calling it London anymore. That's a weird name for a city anyway. Let's see. What do we want to call our new city here? How about another convention we like to go to a lot that we've done reviews of? Lexington Comic. Con, we'll call it Con. The Lexington Comic and Toy Convention. We've done a lot of reviews on that. We didn't do it last year because it wasn't that good. We're going to try again maybe next year because it seemed to get a little better the year we didn't go, of course. But yes, be sure to check out our other reviews of Lexington Comic and Toy Convention. The fun convention we go to sometimes, but we didn't last year. But check out our videos. We do full intensive reviews. It is now Lexington Con. There we go. That is our new city here. And we're going to fortify you, and we're going to send you back to the mainland. Here you go. Get back to Vesper City. Alright, we got the Granary and GalaxyCon. Alright, so if we get the marketplace, we get one more of that. We get the library, we get one more of that. So neither of that helps us. Barracks would help us because I want to start making units. And I think that's really the only thing I see as a good idea here. I think I might want a diplomat. It's just so I can show you guys what that does. Might want a caravan that can help with the wonders. There's a lot of good choices here. Let's see. Knights are 422. What's the catapult do? Catapult is 611. Yep, that's good. Musketeers. We might want to place that. There's a lot of choices, like I said. But believe it or not, I think I want the barracks. I want to start making some veteran units here. And we're going to start really sending over some veterans to the new world. Oh, no, not in this city. This city is on our west coast. It does not matter. So with that being the case, not ready for that. We're not building anything. Marketplace it is, and now we're going to have to... There we go. Now we'll make food. It'll be a while for the marketplace. 40, that's fine. Nothing we can do about that, but we need to start building up the city now that we have the granary. Okay, there you go. See? I talked it all out, and I figured it out. Now we're good. Let's head back to Vesper City. Alright, so Germany is just like, hey, what happened over there? Now, it really sucks we didn't get to use any boats while we had the lighthouse, because we lost the turn here, so we are probably going to have to build the Magellan's expedition as well, but we'll worry about that later. See if this got us any more food now. Yeah, it did. Yeah, our food's looking good now. So that did help. We have... Oh, wait. Oh, that didn't do anything. Yes, there we go. So now, yeah, much better. So we still have one food, and now we got more resources. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. And let's see. Temple will be ready in how many turns now? 7 turns. That's fine. But we really should change you to a granary instead, and that's what we do. Speaking of that, we're going to mine this now. This is the whole reason why we have Smash TV, so we can do exactly what we're doing here with all the mining. We're going to try to really make this a juggernaut city. Oh, this is great too. Michelangelo's Chapel, A Wonder of the World, was just built. So this is a good one. Now things are really going to happen here. Happiness, look at that. I want Magellan's Expedition, but not at 58 turns, so no. The bank at 18, though, that I am alright with, absolutely. Yeah, that will make a lot more. Yes, we do want that. Okay. Now we got the courthouse. Now let's see what this did to the corruption. Or how out of control the corruption was in Pepsi Monster. Let's find out. Much better. Yeah, that removed a lot of it. We're only down to 3 now, so we gained about 3 or 4 of these back. So that was a good move also. I think I want Musketeers, but we're going to do Barracks here. So this is going to be the first one we do the Barracks with, then we'll have the Musketeers. Mine here. I'm going to put you back into the city. So we get some more troops to join you. Alright, after all that, we get our next castle improvement. So I'm going to show you what the next part of the walls look like now that we have everything else looking good. I'm going to push number 3. And there you go, we got some moss on our walls here. So alright, let's add that moss. Look at that. Oh, and you got those little dark ridges above it. Now that's a castle, right, folks? Look at that. That remodeling plan will take only 6,000 years. It'll be alright. We'll finish it eventually. Alright, so we're going to move you to Vesper City. And we're going to see what else to build here. They're now unhappy, but that's okay. Don't forget, we have all these things protecting us now. I think we want something else now. We want barracks. Like I said, we're going to just start producing barracks everywhere. We're just going to leave you here. Alright, 5 million. Yep, we're getting up there. Yep, head into the city. That's fine. Now sentry onto that boat. Excellent. Travelers report. Native unrest near Vesper City. Oh no, not the cavalry. What will we ever do? The cavalry, yeah. 4 cavalries. Okay, I think we can handle that. Alright, and now what do we got? The steam engine. Let's see. Alright, a lot of history of the steam engine. There it all is. If you want to read it, pause your screen now. There you go. It allows the ironclad. That's a pretty good offensive unit. This will allow you to attack things in the water. There's like an offensive boat unit. It can't carry anybody, but it can attack. So this is good if you have a naval war going on, which happens sometimes in later Civilization games, higher difficulties. You're going to have a lot of naval units all over the place, and then you want to whip these out and just start taking them down. Railroad is very good. You know how on the road we're limited to 3 spots? With the railroad, you are not limited at all, but it takes a while to build the railroad, so there is a downside. A long process, but once you have the railroads connected, it's a great thing. But that'll be something to look forward to. Alright, so what can we get now? Now, metallurgy is cannons, and I think I do want those also, yes. We'll start setting that over. Back in Time builds the library. Excellent. That'll increase our research. Yep, now we have 4. Alright, so how much of the barracks? 14. How much is going of them? I don't want the catapults now because we're going to start building the cannons when they're ready. I'm going to build barracks. Let's start offensifying. I know I said I didn't want to here, but I think we have no choice. We have nothing else to build here. We're going to have to start building naval units. Alright, let's see what happens if our cities are ready to take on the whole military. Okay, we got it. Alright, so I don't remember where the leader is, so I'm just gonna no turn you, let them attack. Oh no, they built a great library, an obsolete object. What will we ever do? So yes, Germany built something that doesn't even work anymore. Great library. There's the history if you want to see it. And it pretty much university made it obsolete, so I don't know what the point of it is. But this is the other kicker. It's not just technology I have, 2 other civilizations that have it, and I think we're well ahead. I don't think we have to worry about that. So, goodbye. Worthless. They can have it. As you can see, we are ahead by far. Now, you're probably wondering, hey, wait, didn't you just discover England and Germany? Why are they not showing up? You need diplomats. Believe it or not, without a diplomat, we can't keep up to date with their information. It's weird. Later civilizations will take care of that. Once you discover them, you discover them. But in this game, it's very specific. If you don't send a diplomat, you cannot learn about how they're doing in the world. I don't agree with it, but that's why they fixed it in later games. Yeah, so you don't have to deal with it later. In the first civilization, you did have to deal with, if you don't have a diplomat, you are not going to get their information on this list. Okay, we're going to no turn again. There they go. There they go. All right, so now we're going to send our chariot out for this. Nope, not yet. He's already went. Now look at what happened. You see around. Well, I'll show you when we get back there. So Lexington Khan built the barracks. That's great. Now I want musketeers here. I said I want musketeers here. I'm going to heavily defend the city, and then I'm going to build city walls also. Now you would think the Great Wall gives you defense. It doesn't. Once it's obsolete, it does absolutely nothing. Yet you can still build city walls and they work well. I mean, the whole thing makes no sense, but yes, that's how it works in this game. Because this is supposed to be representative of the wonder of the world, the one from China. It's supposed to be, this is the Great Wall and how it was used, and now it's obsolete, the same idea. But I think a wall's a wall. If you're going to have a wall around your city, the Great Wall could be used for that, but whatever, I didn't make the game. So, musketeers. Now that we have our barracks, let's build some musketeers. Oh, whoops, I clicked on rename. Exit. Alright, and we got our barracks. We're going to build more units. We're going to keep up with it. Alright, I'm not building more catapults now. Like I said, I want cannons. And we had a lot of luck with these knights. I think we're going to go back to that old gag again and build some knights. Oh, we have our first civil disorder in a while. And now the Republic again. They look all hippie-like again. Look at that, yes. No, we're against whatever, X. Alright, so let's see what it is. Alright, so the city has a temple, so that's good, but it doesn't have anything else to give them heavy. And I don't know if JS Bach will work on this. I don't know how literal the game is. Do they consider a continent the actual continents that were on Earth, or is it a land that connects? Because technically South America is connected to North America, but for Earth mode, it might not consider that. I don't know. Again, that's all whatever, but let's get rid of this one thing here, and there we go. We're back to happy. Okay. And we're going to leave it at that. I think of that fun note, I think that's enough for this session. We took over London. We're in the New World. We're building up our forces again. We're going to send over another barrage and just keep doing until we have enough cities on the other side where we can start now taking over there. Now, I don't know how I'm going to win this game yet. There's 2 ways to win the game. I have to decide. I have to see what happens. I want to start spreading out. Once we get enough cities, then we can make a decision. Do we want to try to find them all? Do we want to win the other way? We'll see. That's what you're going to have to stay tuned for, isn't it? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you like what you see. Comments always welcome and appreciated. Hopefully you are enjoying this as much as I am. we hope to see you again on Ramsis Retro Longplays. Please come back for the next episode where we see what happens next. And of course, join us on Vesper's Retro Reviews, where retro is alive and well and not going anywhere anytime soon. I'll see you all next time here on Ramsis Retro Longplays. Goodbye, everybody.